What is up, guys? John here, aka Bruce Lee. I'm a kickboxing teacher here in Canada, and today we're reacting to Jackie Chan versus Amazon woman in Armour of God. And this is the breakdown. Let's get going. So we're rating this today, guys, from a scale of 1 to 10 based on 2 criteria. How realistic the fight scene is and how entertaining it is, since that's the objective of any movie, of course. These women are tall. Nice. Actually, this is 4v1, and they're actually doing the right thing here. Not just attacking his balls, but if you notice here, they're attacking them all. They're taking turns. They're going like 1 or 2 hits apiece, and they cycle on to the next person. That's actually the most effective way to use numbers to your advantage in the case of a 4v1 like this. Either you want to encircle your target and then close, or you want to cycle through like this so they can't focus their, like, Jackie Chan right now can barely fight back against any one person and accumulate any damage on one person, because look, they keep switching it up, right? This person, like, person A, then B, then C, then D, then A, then B, then C. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that juggling of opponents, right? That's littering. So, Jackie Chan's doing the right thing here. He's trying to get them all on one side of him, because when he's surrounded like that, look how hard it is to deal with it. And you know what's funny with this, actually, is that when there's any like zoom-ins or close-ups on Jackie, they're wearing heels. But anytime they're zoomed out, I believe they replaced like the Amazon women with male actors, maybe, possibly, I don't know. And they have flats on, because like the way these girls are moving, like, I don't think would work very well on heels and in sand. Like, that's really rough. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If so, please leave a like, because it means a lot to me and supports the channel big time. And please consider subscribing so I can hang out with you again. For now, let's get back to the video. Ooh, it's a good cycle. Lots of jumping stuff though. That might not be realistic. A lot of these kicks are pretty nice. They're kind of more stunt kicks though. So what I mean is, like, sometimes like they're not hitting them with the shin. They would hit with the side of their foot. Oh, Jackie was looking at the lines between the bridge, and now they're getting stuck. That makes sense. Like, the heels are super hard to fight in. She's like on her tippy toes. It's good kicks, but I'm not a fan of giving up my back like that, like Jackie just did, but hey, it's working. So he should actually stay on the bridge and try to line them up one at a time. If you look at that guy in the slow-mo, or girl, I don't know. Yeah, he's wearing flats for some of this, which understandable. Oh, that was good. Catch a teep or push kick, pull in, raise up. I mean, I've never thrown someone off a bridge, but it actually does work in just regular Muay Thai. Or sometimes even MMA. Woo! That's the thing with jump moves, guys. Like, once you're in the air, you can't really, like, change direction, so yeah, that flip wouldn't work. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of like jumping moves specifically for that reason. Is like, yeah, like once you're in the air, you can't change direction, so you can just get sniped, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's hard to block. So that was it, guys, for Armour of God, Jackie Chan versus 4 Amazon women. So far, like, there's a lot of stuff I really liked about it, mainly how, like, aesthetically pleasing the kicks are, and also how they cycle through between the different opponents, because that is how you, like, make it super difficult to fight 4 people at once. So if you watch any, like, if you look at any, like, even, like, with whether it's weapons or with, like, people, a lot of time, especially with weapons, though, a lot of the time, like, they'll do that whole, like, cycling through different people and giving you, like, they'll, like, 1 or 2 hits, and then you move away, and the next person goes, and it's not because you're taking turns so much that you're not giving the person a chance to, like, settle in and react or accumulate any sort of damage or timing against one person, right? It's continuously pushing them back and throwing them off guard. So that's one way to use the numbers advantage, which is what they're doing here. And look at all those kicks. Like, sometimes they'll do 2-on-1, 1-on-1, move in a circle, go in and out. Like, imagine having to deal with the chaoticness of that, right? Like, if you can coordinate your attack in that way, super effective. The other thing they could have done is just, like, have 2 of them or 1 or 2 of them occupy them, have the other 2 encircle, and just kind of like close them in, like cage them in, and just pummel them essentially. Few of the unrealistic things there was that, like, I think with I don't know if this really necessarily would reduce the point or anything like that for our ratings today, guys, but like being able to do what they did in heels, like, it definitely wouldn't have worked. I think the heels were there just because they were Amazon women, and because they needed something to, like, I don't know, like maybe step on the bridge. But like, I think like the stunt actors, I mean, I could be wrong, someone comment below, but I feel like the stunt actors actually like just wore flats for this, or if it was these girls actually doing the stunts, like whatever. But like, I'm like 90% sure, let's see here, that they're just wearing flats right now, because there's no way you could be moving like that, you know? And what Jackie Chan's doing here is strategically trying to get them, like, he's trying to run away and get them to all, like, file in line. Like, that doesn't make sense. There's a couple of kicks there that were more cinematic than anything. Like, basically, like, there's a couple of times, it might come up here shortly, where a guy, like, jumps up and just kind of, like, spins with his leg in the air. And you're not really, like, even if you hit Jackie Chan, it'd be, like, the side of your foot, it wouldn't be that much damage. So there's a few of these that are more cinematic than anything. Punching someone in the boob actually kind of hurts, from what I'm told, sparring a few girls. So there's a whole bunch of things here overall, guys. Let's just give it, I'm going to stop talking. Let's just give it the ratings. I'm going to give it Realism, 8 out of 10. I thought the martial arts were amazing in terms of, like, look at these. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's one of those cinematic kicks I'm talking about, where there wasn't really going to be a whole lot of damage, even if they did land it. A lot of, like flying sidekick stuff like that. I love that part of it. I think one of the things that, like, I'm not a crazy big fan of is that, like, everything they did to this point with the heels weren't amazing. And also, like, the fact there's no grappling, I think is a bit of a missed opportunity. So it's not like it's less realistic, but I mean, like, if you have 4-on-1, like, bro, like, someone just take them down, and then it's like an insta win, because it's very hard to grapple multiple people. Actually, maybe I want to give this almost a 9. Let's stick with 8, because that was my first inclination. So overall, very, very good entertainment. I'm gonna give this, I gotta give it a 9. I think it's hard for me to give it a 10 when it's not, like, for me, like, although, like, the scene itself is amazing, or maybe it's because I just haven't watched the movie, so I don't understand the significance of it, but it is a little bit of an out there scene of, like, Amazon women hiding in a cave to defend an ancient relic, like Armour of God stuff. I really don't know the story. However, stuff like this kick right here, which, like, flips in the air, like, stuff like that, like, it is funny. It's action. It's, yeah, at the end of the day, I get it, guys. This is action comedy. Like, it's not trying to, like, make it seem like the UFC, but it's still hard for me to give it a 10 just for that reason alone. So it is what it is. I still enjoyed it though. Like, that out of 10 is definitely a high score. From me, when I'm really picky, and most of Jackie Chan stuff scores super, super well, because who doesn't love Jackie Chan, right? So anyways, that's my score, 8 and a 9. I hope you enjoyed this, you guys. If so, or you saw some value in it, please leave a like, because it means a lot to me. A subscribe means I can see you again, and comment below what my next scene should be, and that's it. Bruce Lee is out.